Take a deep breath, let your shoulders drop. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're not going to rush. If your mind is literally racing with the 50 things you need to do the second this is over, just pause. We're going to explore a reminder of peace that could honestly fundamentally change how you experience your everyday life.
Okay, let's dive into this because we've all been taught that if we aren't completely exhausted, we just aren't working hard enough, right? But what if success doesn't actually require this endless struggle? What if, instead, it just requires your full, undivided presence? Let's explore exactly why that's true and how we can actually achieve it. Section 1, the hustle culture trap versus the soft life era. So think about your typical workday for a second. Does your to-do list have like 47 items on it? We so often fall into this modern trap where visible busyness just becomes a substitute for actual, meaningful accomplishment. That is the essence of hustle culture. It basically tells you that the harder you push, the more you're worth. It makes rest this elusive prize you constantly have to earn. Contrast that with the soft life. Now, this isn't about just escaping reality. It's about setting real boundaries. In a soft life, rest isn't a reward. It's your baseline. It's the radical choice to simply refuse to tie your inherent human value to your daily output. Section 2, philosophy and origins. What exactly is a slow life? To really understand this, we have to clear up a massive misconception right out of the gate. Slow living is not laziness. It actually started way back in 1986 in Italy, and it started as a protest. Writer Carlo Petrini kicked off the slow food movement to push back against fast food chains and really preserve mindful eating. That idea spread like wildfire, evolving in the 90s into the slow cities movement. And by 2004, the whole concept started moving into how we approach work and parenting. Finally, jumping to the 2020s, we saw the rise of the soft life era, which actually originated in Nigerian social media communities as this really powerful declaration that joy and comfort are rights, not just indulgences. Ultimately, a slow life is the deliberate, slow, and meaningful pursuit of living. It's about being fully present in the journey towards your goals rather than just obsessing over the finish line. It asks us to look closely at our lives and make mindful choices. What do we actually need versus what do we merely want? It's really a conscious curation of your own energy. Section 3, the science of slow productivity. Now, what's really interesting about this next concept is that we aren't just talking about some comforting, feel-good philosophy here. There is hard, scientific evidence proving that slowing down actually improves your output. A scoping review in the International Journal for Multidisciplinary Research makes this incredibly clear. Their data reveals that taking just 5 to 10 minutes from mindfulness meditation significantly drops your stress and anxiety levels. But even more fascinating for our day-to-day performance, it actually improves short-term memory and reduces what's called proactive interference. By literally slowing down, you are physically rewiring your brain to perform better. How crazy is that? This science is the total foundation of what computer scientist Cal Newport calls slow productivity. And he has 3 core principles for this. Number 1, do fewer things. This is all about strategic focus, limiting your tasks so you reduce the mental residue that comes from constantly switching contexts. Number 2, work at a natural pace. Basically, align your work with your body's natural energy rhythms instead of forcing an artificial, relentless grind. And number 3, obsess over quality. Deliberate practice and really focused work on just a few things will produce vastly superior results compared to dividing your attention across dozens of tasks. Section 4, the power of presence. Everything we've talked about so far, escaping hustle culture, the science of mindfulness, slow productivity, it all hinges on this one absolutely vital capability, presence. And presence begins with self-awareness. You don't have to be sitting cross-legged on a mountaintop for this. It's a simple, continuous cycle that can happen right in the middle of your craziest workday. Just breathing, attending to the moment, witnessing what is happening, releasing the tension, and breathing again. So the crucial point is how we actually put this into practice. Here are 3 actionable steps to cultivate true presence. First, self-awareness. Literally use your breath to release anxiety and overwhelm on every exhale. Second, presence with others. When you're with someone, just be with them. Hold space. Listen deeply without secretly formulating your response while they're still talking. We all do it, but try to stop. And third, presence with intention. Remember that you have the power to choose the energy you bring into a room. You can actively choose to show up with positive energy rather than just defaulting to fear or exhaustion.
I really want to leave you with this question today. What would your life look like if peace counted just as much as productivity? Take a moment right now to genuinely visualize that. Imagine ending your day feeling totally satisfied and calm rather than completely drained and guilty. It's a fundamental shift in how we measure a successful life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I really hope this explainer gave you the permission you might have been waiting for to finally slow down. Follow along for more soft life reminders, and until next time, remember to take a breath and be present.